Hello, my name is Dustin Randolph, and my topic for today's speech is the use of slang. Have you ever heard someone use weird words like lit or OMG when talking about something? If so, you probably have heard someone using slang. The use of slang in our daily lives is becoming more and more common, and in today's speech, I will be explaining what slang means and how it affects the English language. Oh, sorry. With that being said, let's get into the rest of today's presentation. Now, many of you may be asking, what is slang? Well, the word slang first appeared around the year 1800, and according to oxfordlanguages.com, slang can be referred to as a type of language that consists of words and phrases that are typically informal. Slang is more common in speaking rather than writing, and it is also typically restricted to particular contexts or groups of people. Though the use of slang is more common in speech, it is not uncommon to see slang in informal and sometimes formal writings. Many millennials and Gen Zers use slang when they are contacting through text messages. The use of slang throughout history is quite amazing. And according to Georgina Herrera Mornillo, who wrote the article Slang, How Invented Words Become Part of Our Language, the use of English slang became popular amongst criminals in 16th and 17th century England. Also around the early 1920s, slang had gained the interest of many professional writers, and as the decades continued, coming more and more slang words were formed. Throughout the 80s, words like wicked and sweet were used alongside or instead of the word cool, and in the 90s, words like dope or bad were used also alongside or instead of the word cool. The history of slang is quite interesting. Now, let's discuss how slang affects the English language. According to Alyssa Serrani, who wrote the article How Slang Affects the English Language, hundreds of new slang words are being added to English dictionaries each and every year. With that being said, while new words are being added, older words that have been in dictionaries that aren't being used as much are being taken out to be replaced by these newer words. Slang helps give language layers. It can help you create emotions, and it can even help make you stand out in a crowd. Slang helps give people a sense of belonging when other parts of our lives don't. It's crazy to see how the use of slang affects our language. I love seeing how much we as people have changed throughout history with the use of slang. Now, I think it's time we wrap this presentation up. In this speech, I have discussed the definition and origin of the word slang and how it has affected our language. I hope that all of you take the information that I've given and you can apply it to your daily lives. You don't have to. But also remember, if you ever hear someone use weird words like lit or OMG or wicked, words like that, just know that that is slang. Thank you so much. Have a good day.